Guys, good evening. How are you doing today? I'm here. I'm going to be doing some work on a Nissan Sentra. This is a 2007. This is a B16 model, and I'm going to change this boot right here. The other day we had a check engine light on it, and when I looked on it, because we went to take the car for inspection, it didn't pass this inspection because there was a light indicating that we had a lean fuel mixture. So it turned out that it needed a new boot. This boot right here. So I ordered this boot from partsgeek.com, and basically it's just two screws and a clamp I need to remove to get it in. Now sometimes I noticed online, I saw that a lot of these cars do have this problem. So just to have the car driving for a little bit, what I did was take some electric tape and I wrapped it around it. So here I'm gonna all you need for this job, you need to just loosen this clamp right here. You just grab it with the pliers and work this off. And you need a screwdriver, or you could use a I would like to say this is a 5/16 for these bands, and remove them. Okay, so I'm gonna remove it right now, and then we're gonna get going. This is what the old piece looked like. I actually had to put the tape around it. The tape on both ends, like I had to wrap it around, until the parts came in the mail. And it just shows this one part right here that's open, and maybe select the rest of these right here, they're open. Like on the other side, it's just a tape that's keeping it together. So be aware of this, folks. This does happen to these. It seems like it's a pretty popular fault in the okay. Here we go. I squeeze this back. I put a little bit of grease. That's a little tip I'll also tell you. Put a little bit of grease on the inside of the boot before you put them back on, and try to start from this one first. Put this one in, then go to that one, and then we could put this one in last. Okay, I have on the end of this thing, it's a 5/16. Just screw it down till it's snug. Okay, there's that one. I'm going to go to this one right here. Basically you're kind of done. Oh, there's also this little vacuum hose that sits on the front. It goes into this little divot right here. Alright, that feels just about snug. You don't want to over tighten these things, okay? Just put them in, you don't have to be too brutal. This one is a pain in the butt because it's all the way back there. Okay, alright. Yeah, this little vacuum line, comes up from the transmission, and then you just put this back into that spot. Okay, there you go. That job is complete. On to the next job. Changing out the windshield, the windshield washer pump. It was leaking. It had a crack on it. So I'm going to get to that next. In order for me to get to the windshield washer pump, the pump sits at the very bottom of this bottle, right? Now you don't really have to take the bottle out to get to the pump. All you need to get under here, there's going to be a few tabs under the bottom, but a quick shortcut is just to remove these Phillips right here. You're gonna have 1, 2, and 3. This one right here, right? And then what you do, you slide this back. You try to like pry it back, and then the pump will be right behind this. So as you can see, if you peep in the hole right here, the bottle's right here, and the pump is literally where my finger is. So let's get to it. Okay, now I've peeled this back and just set it right down to that tire. As you could look up under here, there's the windshield washer pump. Now this thing is partially empty. I had to pull the things out, empty the fluid out of it because this thing was leaking. Now you're gonna remove, how you gonna get this out? You're gonna remove this little, let me get some focus here. Alright, this little hose, you're gonna pull this hose off, and there's a wire here. This wire, see, I already had it loose. So, and then at the top of the pump, the way how to get it off, you literally have to pry it back, and it comes off, and then you push up, and then it comes out. This is just water. Alright, and there's my pump right here. Here's the pump. Okay, here's the OEM pump. Right, as you can see that little crack on the side of it. I put some grease in it the other day to try to stop it from getting out, but that wasn't helping. I pulled this whole thing apart and it still was not stop leaking, so maybe it was cracked before we bought the car. But here's the replacement, and as you can see, it's the exact model. This pump is a ACI, and that's the model number right there. You could also order this from partsgeek.com. Alright, I've just put some water in it, and there's no leaks coming from the bottom here. Finished putting the pump back together. That's how quick that is to replace this. So I'm going to go into the car, and we're going to try the washers. Let's see what happens. Okay, so that now, there we go, beautiful. Notice it's not spraying properly. Maybe I need to sort the nozzles out. Awesome. Okay, this is a quick way how to, not really a quick way, this is a way how to change your shocks or your struts. I just changed the struts in this car yesterday, and well, you can see I used back the old boots inside there. But I changed the shocks out yesterday, and it was a little bit of a pain in the butt to do it, just because of maybe two things. Okay, here you have this bolt right here. This is connected to the sway bar, the anti-sway bar, right, that leads down here. Now this bolt, you'll have to, in order to get it out, you have to take a screwdriver and pry back on this, so you push this arm downwards. This way you can get this bolt out, right? That's just one. All right, the next one, you'll have to remove the brake line. This pin right here, you put a screwdriver on the back of it and tap it out. It comes right out. Then you pull the brake line down, and then you get these two bolts right here. These are I forgot the size of them, but these two have to come out, and then everything will fall down. Now at the top is where it gets interesting. Sorry for the light. All right, now the top here, I'm sorry for the reflection. Now you have these bolts right here. I thought initially when I went in here to take it out, I thought it was just two bolts, but I was wrong. There's one here, there's one back there, and there's one underneath the cowl. So this cowl, you have to remove it, and then there's another bolt like this one sits behind the back right here. So yeah, and you have to remove both windshield wipers to get it out. I'm now putting the windshield wipers back on. So I hope maybe this helps some way to get your shocks out in the front. Okay, thank you. If you have any questions, you could feel free to hit me up, like put it in the comments, and I'll try my best to get back to you. Next job I'll be doing on the car, on the Sentra, is to replace the rear shocks. The shocks in the back I just wanted to do, since I'm doing the front may as well do the back. So I bought all 4 of them, and I'll be replacing the rear ones. Okay, so you guys have yourself a wonderful day, and subscribe to my videos. Thank you very much, and have a great day. Bye.